I'm Deb Hadachek, pastor at First Presbyterian Church in Beloit, Kansas. Sanctuary is a church word that we sometimes used to describe the architecture of the place in church where we worship God. People sometimes ask me about the cross, which is the centerpiece of the sanctuary here at the Presbyterian Church in Beloit. Presbyterianism has its roots in the countries of Scotland and Ireland, and the cross in our sanctuary is a Celtic cross. Legends say that St. Patrick designed this style of cross to use as he shared the gospel of Jesus in Ireland. The vertical bar of a cross is symbolic of the connection between God and people. God came down to earth in the human form of Jesus because God not only wanted to be with the people that he created, but he also wanted the experience to be one of us. The horizontal bar of a cross reminds us that we are to reach out to each other with the love and grace that God shows us. The circle behind a Celtic cross represents the unending and unbroken love of God in the world. The circle is also a symbol of wholeness or of unity, and that all are included in God's love. Our sanctuary is not just a place to come to church. Sanctuaries are meant to be a place of rest and of refuge and of restoration. A place where you can come and sit at the foot of the cross in the presence of God. A sanctuary is a place where you should feel safe, where you should feel welcome, and a place where maybe you gather your strength and courage for the next leg of the journey that God has called you to travel. But we know that sanctuaries are not just buildings. In 1 Corinthians, Paul writes, "Don't you know that you are God's temple and that his Spirit lives in you?" Jesus didn't just offer people peace and hope and encouragement in a church building. Many people in the Bible learned that they could find sanctuary, that they could find rest and peace just being in the presence of Jesus. If you are already a follower of Jesus, how do you provide that attitude of sanctuary, of Jesus's peace and restoration and grace and acceptance to everyone who crosses your path? And if you have not yet met my friend Jesus, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be happy to introduce you and to tell you how God has provided me sanctuary, has provided me rest and restoration and hope during some very, very dark nights. This is a place of sanctuary for all. And these are the words that can give you rest and assurance that you are accepted, loved, and cherished by God. If you don't have one of these guidebooks, give me a call. We'd be happy to provide one for you. Go in peace, love and serve the Lord. Amen.